Hi, I'm Sandra Parker. The gift of depression is that if I don't matter, nothing matters. I want to talk about what's at the heart of depression. I think the first thing I want to say about depression is that what people understand depression to be and what it really is are quite different. And I think the main distinction I want to make is that depression is not sadness. Sadness is an emotion. Sadness is a core emotion. It's an emotion that speaks about loss. It's a healthy message from our body when we are in a place where our efforts do not get us what we want. It's when we are actually feeling futility. You know, when someone has died and we can't get them back. Look, the body just did that, you know, it's that, right? And the feeling that goes with the feeling of futility, the emotion, is sadness. And it's the feeling that allows us to adapt, to actually come to terms. It draws our energy inward, and it has us reflecting on the meaning of things. Depression is not that. Depression is actually a disconnection from myself. Depression is a flattening out of my experience. And it's a kind of a numbing. Right? It's a place where we feel that nothing matters. Right? When somebody is sad, they're actually saying something matters. They're saying something matters and I can't do anything about it. Right? But it matters. And that's what that feeling is in the throat and in the eyes and in the chest. The heavy weightedness of depression is not that. It's this feeling of disconnection and emptiness and pointlessness and hopelessness. And it's a feeling of not actually being in connection with your life force at all. And so people are going through the motions, right? And they feel almost like they're automatons, robots, just doing what they need to do, but not having any sense of it mattering. And often very much what you hear people saying is that nothing matters, nothing matters, nothing matters. And what I want to say about that is that it's because you don't matter. Because when you don't matter, nothing matters. Right? And if you've gone through your life for years and years and years and years saying, oh, never mind, doesn't matter. No, that doesn't matter. No, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. After a while, what is actually being said is that what I'm experiencing doesn't matter. I don't matter. And when I don't matter, nothing is going to matter. It is the amount of me in this experience that is where the mattering is located. It's where the meaning is located. The me-ness in this is where the mattering is. And if I can't feel me, I can't feel anything. And so depression is that disconnect from the feeling of what it feels like to be me. I'm actually thrilled when someone who is depressed finally gets to sadness. I know we're on the way out. We're on the way through, right? I'm not saying that we don't cry when we're depressed. We do, but those aren't tears of sadness. They're tears of frustration. It's kind of that, sort of tears of, you know, sort of stuckness. I'm stuck. I'm paralyzed. I can't make change. It's pointless. It's hopeless. Right? That's not sadness. There's nothing moving about that. You feel the constriction and the holding of that. Right? So, what has to happen for depression is we have to matter. And what does that mean? We have to matter. We have to matter in our matter. In our matter, in our bodies. We have to come home to our matter, and we need to matter in our matter. We need to feel what it feels like. We need to feel the vulnerability of being human. We need to be able to drop down into those messages of being human, of not being able to make everything we want it to be. And yet we're still here. We're still here. And if I care about myself in that place where I really want to just like not be there, I send this message to myself that even at my worst, when I'm on my knees, surrendering to forces that are larger than me, crying, snot pouring out of my nose, right? I'm still willing to be with myself there. I matter. I matter. I can't make it be the way I want, and yet I still matter. And maybe I cry. But now I'm on my way out of depression. I'm on my way home to health and wholeness and connection.